They'll run it with Wilson. Runs through the tackle. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Lynch. Throws to the tight end. He makes a catch. Sprinting away. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
They'll throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. Moving away from pressure. Looking for the end zone. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I love.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man, it's Lynch. Working that left side now. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Unloads to the right. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Following Ole Miss' 1926 victory in Starkville, a melee between the fans ensued. Imagine that in this rivalry. So the two sides got together and said, what we need is a trophy to calm the passions of each side, and they settled on the Golden Egg. Thus, the Egg Bowl was born.
Yeah, what calms everybody down more than a golden egg? I mean, just the perfect recipe. We have all been in the booth calling these games. Jesse, we know the adrenaline, the emotion that goes into this football game.
Yeah, they do not let...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting...
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Off play action on 1st down. Fires left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Makes his man miss. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Lynch. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wants to go up top. He'll take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride. So
the Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Shakes off the defender. Just shedding tackles. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
On the option. Fighting off the defender. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Bulldogs want to crank the tempo. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Gets the first himself. Turning it on. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ford. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Brings up second and goal.
Back to throw, it's Lynch. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Bulldogs! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
I feel like this is going to be one of those situations where you ask friends, where were you when this guy went over 6,000 passing yards in a single?
He's got it for a big play. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And they find him early, and I love it because last week they found him often. He had over 100 yards, and they found him throughout this season.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Moving out of the pocket. They get to him as he throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you get more and more hits on the...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Lynch. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
All right, ball was incomplete, but that was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Really nice job of communicating with one another and understanding where that pass rush was coming from.
Rifles it down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The play action fake. Here's a heat. Breaks the tackle. Another broken tackle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Mississippi State.
Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
And so much to break down from a spirited start to this Egg Bowl between Ole Miss and Mississippi State. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. They're going to ride this running back. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that 1st down. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Plows through the defense. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey,
They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
he's on fire.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Spins away from the defender. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They've got a fever, and what they want is more cowbell, and they are getting it as the Bulldogs stretch the lead.
Hail State, explosive plays all over the field, David. They are running away with this thing.
And I guarantee you all the Ole Miss fans are saying,
And the Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, the ground game. Hard running there.
man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To throw, it's Lynch. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Barrels ahead. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Mississippi State going up-tempo. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They put up. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling.
There he goes! And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Dropping back, it's Lynch. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Mississippi State rings the cowbell in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Mississippi State! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They are ever closer to win number 10 on the season. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game. The Bulldogs had their day as they take down the Rebels and pirate that Egg Bowl trophy and take it right back to Stark Vegas. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.